Hello and welcome to Tabletop Oddity. My name is Jay. Now, just before bedtime in the UK, Fantasy Flight Games have gone unannounced, revealed some more information regarding Star Wars Legion, the upcoming miniature war game. And yeah, I will show you what they've put on the website. So I'm not going to edit this video, I'm just going to put it up straight away and then go to sleep. So do bear with me. But as you can see on the screen, there is some fairly big news, basically. So first and foremost, we've got the ATST. I don't think I'm fairly sure that's not been announced for Star Wars Legion, but that's coming. It's an individual pack. We've got the Snowspeeder, the Airspeeder. So basically a new vehicle for both the Imperials and the Rebels. And then it's just talking about, you know, the Imperial units, the Rebel units, and some dice and some range rulers. So let's start with the most interesting ones first. It's the ATST, and I've got to say, I really like the boxes. The boxes are just, I don't know, quite pretty, quite slick with this black packaging. But the ATST, yep, you know what it is. It's the little walkery thing. Yeah, not quite an AT-AT, it's not that big. But it's basically the Imperial vehicle, I guess is all I can say about that. Now, some really smart people will probably try and zoom in here and show you what this says. We might save the analysis for another day. Today I'll just show you what's actually come out. And yeah, gotta say it looks fairly interesting. You know, if you read all the article, it talks about how to use them and that kind of thing. It does seem to me, especially, that you get some generic upgrades that you can use for other vehicles as well. So there's going to be this sort of desire to want to buy everything. Now, some people won't like that, but you know, hopefully the cost won't be like astronomical. But yep, the ATST has been announced. The Snowspeeder has also been announced. You can see I'm halfway down the pages because I've been reading them. Apparently this is speed 3. I can't quite see anything there. It's got cover 1 already inbuilt. Speeder 2, I think that means it can go over like height 2 things. It does say, mention that in the article. It's got, I mean, that attack dice there is quite decent, 6 attack dice. But yeah, very, speed 3, that's going to be super fast. So it does recommend possibly having the long range comlinks. Either way, it looks cute. I really want to see how big that is to something else. I don't really like that weird peg there, but you know, I need to see it against something else. Here we see it against the ATST, but you know, I'd like to see it, you know, against something we've already seen. That's the ATST, and then the next couple of things are basically what we already know, but the individual packs of them. So you've got the speeder bikes, and it looks like there are some unique things with these. Maybe not necessarily them. I think maybe we've seen that one at least, but I'm not sure we've seen that one. And yeah, you've got the speeder bikes, and you've got the stormtroopers. The most interesting thing about the stormtroopers, that is definitely a new card. So I mean, you'd probably want more troopers anyway, but definitely if you want all the cards and stuff, you're going to need them. First indication maybe of some of the tokens here. I don't think I've seen those tokens before. You get 7 stormtroopers, so that's definitely an interesting number. It's weird because obviously you can't field 2 units of 4, but with all the upgraded troopers that you can field, 7's possibly like near the max you can field. I haven't actually worked that out, what the max is, but yeah, basically we expected those. You should be able to buy what's in the pack individually. Now, interestingly, it doesn't mention any more commanders, and it doesn't mention either Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker, but they probably won't sell Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker because they come in the standard pack. The Rebel version of that, pretty much as you'd expect. It's the AT-RT. Again, some unique cards here, I think. It says it's got 3 weapon arms, which I'm not sure would come in the core box. So again, another reason to have to buy one of these. And it does say you might want different ones to do different things in your army. So they're trying to make it make sense to buy another one. And the stormtroopers, the Rebel troopers are pretty much like the stormtroopers. You get 7 of them. I'm fairly sure there'll be another upgrade. Although that upgrade, I think, is the same as that. Oh, no, where is it? That one. See, that one's. Are they the actual same? They're not quite the actual same. Some of them look like Stormtrooper only. So, it might be that the generic ones are coming with the comparative generic ones. So, anything that you could get in the Stormtrooper ones that you could use for the Rebel ones could actually just come in the Rebel Stormtrooper ones, which would be both exciting and the best way of doing it, I think. So like, you know, if the ATRT is comparative to the Airspeeder, like any of the unique ones for the Airspeeder, you would be able to get into the ATRT. I hope that makes sense. It does to me, but you know, it's late at night and I'm probably chatting poop. So what have we done? Yeah, Stormtroopers, Rebel Troopers, 7 of each, fantastic. If you do want to see these, I'll put a link to this news page where you can just, you know, click them all. And finally, the end thing is some range ruler and the dice. I reckon the range rulers are probably fancier. I can't see any actual purpose to buying additional range rulers, but we'll see. Maybe the ones that go in the box are a bit plain. More dice, $15, probably like £10-15. For dice, it's a bit expensive, but we're gonna have to buy some. It's just a done thing. I don't think they say anything interesting here, but yeah, that's it. It does say first quarter of 2018, so you know, it's January, February, March is what we're looking at, hopefully. So still on course. It's not like an announced delay or anything. I'm really happy to see this because we've been waiting for news, and then randomly, boom, just springs up out of nowhere. And just to reiterate, the main things look to be the ATST announced and the T-47 Airspeeder, which is basically the Snowspeeder from Hoth. But and then the rest of the things are just individual releases of what's in the core box, minus your champions. The good news that I can see so far, I will reiterate, it looks like that anything that is unique with your unit will come with that unit, obviously, but it looks like the generic ones sort of have a counterpart, so that the Stormtrooper generic ones and the Rebel Trooper generic ones are the same. Hopefully that'll transition, you know, across the game, so you won't have to buy your other factions models just for your own cards. So that's exciting to see at least. Yeah, this is a little bit rushed. Hopefully we'll glean some information over the next couple of days and I'll do another video, but I mean, I'm so excited about Legion. I just had to get something out and say, yep, it's coming. We've got some extra news. Fantastic. 2 new vehicles. Beautiful, beautiful. And we know the dice coming. I mean, everything else was always like guaranteed to come, so not amazing. But if you did like this video, because you're weird or whatever, let me just go back to full screen. I'm trying to do it in one take so I don't have to edit it. If you like this video, do like, subscribe, and yeah, well, I'll be doing more analysis possibly of all what we've seen here, you know, in the coming days. And you know, I'm very excited about Legion. Do like, subscribe, have a most beautiful day, and good night. Good night.